The Mario Kart 8 soundtrack is well known for being fantastic, but how often do you take the time to actually listen to the music that is being played as you play? Join me in this series as we look at the dynamic music found in Mario Kart 8. I am the rambling man. I ramble on about things that I love. If you enjoy this video, a like would really go a long way, and please do subscribe to the channel. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Right, let's get to it. Hello, lovely humans of the internet, and welcome back to my complete analysis of Mario Kart 8's dynamic music. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about maps in Mario Kart 8, and that is Mount Wario. Mount Wario takes place on a mountain, being a race from the top to the bottom of the ski slope. It's a fantastic idea for a racetrack, and by nature of it being a race from A to B, instead of traditional laps, there are 4 different sections of this map, all taking place in various stages down the mountain. It's pretty cool. The track starts with you and all of your karting rivals jumping out of a plane, Mission Impossible style.
Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh no!
Let's go.
As you start the race, the music begins, opening with a rising orchestral phrase that ends on a held C. This has been written to correspond with the player as they jump out of the plane and onto the mountain, so that the C will either be played whilst the player is in the air or as they land on the slope. It's a pretty epic way to start the track. The beauty of this track is that each section not only has a different musical arrangement, but it actually has different musical material. There is one motif that permeates the whole track, but the music around that motif really reflects the atmosphere of where the player is. At the beginning of the track, you are on top of the mountain, barreling down this open slope. You can see all around you, and the music reflects this. The solo violin is soaring above the brass band texture, unrestricted, free, and having a blast. Then, as you come into the second section, the cave area, you get a more moody brass band arrangement, with harmonies that are much closer together. The violin is traded for an alto saxophone and electric guitar, a bit more moody and grungy. We can hear the motif here in this section, but this time it's more of a rhythmical drive in the brass section than actually a main tune. However, we then get to a call and response between this brass section and the guitar as their intersecting lines create polyrhythms, bringing a beautiful, energetic energy to this arrangement. As we move through the dam, we jump into the forest area and the violin comes back in, but this time it's much more intense, swapping solos with the saxophone and the guitar as if they're fighting for the limelight. There is a real lack of the motif in this section of the music. It's now swapped out for straighter semi-quaver passages, and because of this change, there is a greater sense of speed and intensity to the music as the soloists barrel through these semi-quaver passages over the heavy drive of the brass and the drums, beautifully reflecting the player's kart weaving through the trees and jumping off the fallen logs. And then we come to the final section. The true MVP of Mario Kart 8, our boy Lakitu. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Lakitu comes in and he breaks up the music as he signals the final lap jingle. This gives the music time to breathe before shifting up a gear. The guitar and the saxophone come back in with that motif. As we're out of the woods, we're back on track to finish the race. This arrangement is not as complex and messy. We are now hurtling down the ski slope. There aren't any obstacles in our way, just a straight shot to the finish line. As we come to the end of the slope, the claps of the crowds waiting for us slowly start to creep into the music, their cheers and whoops spurring us on to make it to the end. It truly is a beautifully crafted piece of music and a beautifully crafted map in general. Others have dissected it in even more detail than me, so please do go and look for that because it is a great piece of music to look at and you'll have a newfound appreciation for this track if you do. But I just wanted to throw my hat into the ring and talk about it because I love the music and I love the map and I love this track in general. And that is Mount Wario. A truly energetic piece of music that shifts with the map itself. It's a beautiful encapsulation of Mario Kart 8's design to music and map design, how they interconnect and they weave so well together to create a great experience for the player. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Listening to me ramble on about a game that's 8 years old. 8 years old! I can't believe it. This game is 8 years old and I'm still enjoying it playing it today. Like, Nintendo really found the mechanics that just last and age, didn't they? And the music is just so good. So thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop us a like. It really is helpful. That YouTube algorithm's a tough cookie to master. And if you want to leave a comment, I'd love to know which part of this musical arrangement is your favorite. Is it the first section, the second section, or the last section? And yeah, I will see you on the next video. Bye!